Yeah, sure you are.
It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay
Packers. Sniper. Don't try to run now. Oh, shit.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they can't be any better as we hit the
halfway mark. We at the Bears Stadium.
7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
He won't let me pick it up.
Were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 6 catches, 68 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen.
Ooh, got the first.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. He'll drop this one down to Cohen.
Oh, what the hell? I so thought he was sacked. He still got that damn ball off right.
But even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he completes it to Cohen.
He would have had
the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think my defense is sleeping right now.
21 yards.
I need to wake up.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And past the 35.
Letting the Bears come all down the field.
Just shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
I picked that fucking head up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Bears, first down. 1st and goal.
Man, Ron, my defense is sleeping right now.
He'll look to throw. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
These boys then came all the way down the field.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal.
Turn that stream
Instead, the
off,
defense
man.
counters with pressure.
No, I'm still streaming.
Wins,
I think King watching. I don't know. I can't see the comment.
But now all the way back at the 14.
It said I had one comment and one person, and 2 people watching.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And all the way to
And
the
mine, that's what that dropped me a mine.
crossing
I know damn mine. I need weapons and
Still have a
skills,
third and
bastard.
goal now despite picking up 13
Come
yards on
on,
that
let's stop
pass
these
play.
boys.
They'll run for it with Montgomery.
Oh,
and he's
that's
into the
bullshit.
end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Oh, King talking about he getting your ass whooped. King be talking shit.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
It's only 0-7. Goddamn, man, first quarter almost over with. Can't have this. I need to score. I got to score in the first quarter.
Of the 30-yard line. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number 1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there from Rodgers to Adams. And even
Oh shit, I need to call a fucking
yards.
timeout.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to go under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself
Get the fuck on with that bullshit.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah,
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They try to stop me from scoring.
He's got the tight
Ooh,
end.
he tried to knock that ball out of me, Brian. He tried to cause a fumble.
Down conversion. 13 yards, 1st down.
Damn, I didn't even score in the first quarter.
Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him,
I don't run
we'll
now,
step
bitch.
aside and be right back.
You shoot me on my back and shit. How come he ain't dropped that fucking grenade?
It's caught
We
for
threw
Packers
2 of them at me.
touchdown. Jay Sternberger, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
That is on fire.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, I got a fumble. I made him fumble right.
Going inside the 30. And the Packers pick it up. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turn it over.
Security alerted him.
Go in there and get shocked by him.
And lucky to get away with one there.
You have to do what?
Second down.
Incomplete. Makes it second.
You say you gotta go get shocked by 100?
1 yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers making the catch is Sternberger. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of time.
And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Very short kick. This now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
Time to go get the honey to come out.
Man, I had another down fumble. Almost got another fumble.
Because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard
No
line.
way.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs at the top 5 in the NFL. It's all mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up with a very good clip.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Fuck, man, I saw these bitches from passing now.
He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
The quick slant caught. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and
can't see
you're
it.
not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a little time left.
I need to hurry up and go before halftime because I don't get the ball back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
I might have to sit up in my chair now, Brian. I got to sit up. I can't lean back.
They got to make a decision
Shit.
on the kickoff, or they want to let the return guy touch it.
I can't see that thing. He's trying to kill me.
And this carries into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this
one
one
over
out.
here because I got fucking
Their own 25. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season. And given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he
Hey,
goes.
fair, you
Steady
damn
goes
it.
the offense.
You
But
killed me for nothing.
Too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
Bastard.
He's going to go deep for Funchess. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. But it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have moved out in front. So simple math.
King
here
over
in the
there
first
talking
half,
shit.
They had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we
don't
talk
even want
about
to play
offense
nobody.
making adjustments, right?
You still
This
to
is
get the
all
game.
about the defense. They've got to figure out some way,
Okay,
somehow
good
slow them
guy.
down. Do they blitz a little bit more?
I
Do
got
they play
19.
more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're looking in every direction.
So still time.
What's going on, Bear? I just got back not too long
This
ago.
one is away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
Bull crap on the division team. And upbeat.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the new. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third
What's
quarter.
that be another fucking...
And the tackle going to be made right there.
I think I got to find my handcuffs.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Goddamn.
Down he goes. Bilal Nichols. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down.
Now
what the fuck?
intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10, the 11-yard line. And I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That sack came from the corner. On the corner blitz, it was Josh Jackson.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack to lose that kind of yardage, not a great start.
I threw a damn interception.
On second down, it's Montgomery. And a couple of yards as they move it from
these
the
bitches gonna have to
21
take
to
a
the
fucking
19.
field goal.
I have to think a major focus at halftime games had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
This one's short right for damage.
For only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
He ain't say he ain't scared, he just don't play sports games.
Yeah, dude, I'm scared.
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
I'll play football, but I'll play somebody.
Interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Oh, yeah, y'all walk down here so we can start fighting these people. Come on, walk up, speed. Oh, I gotta speed up.
What the fuck? No, man, coach, where the coach at? Coach need to call it. What in the hell is this shit? No, I ain't want to call no fucking timeout. I wasn't trying to call no damn timeout. I was trying to hit the damn button so I could challenge that play. That's bullshit. Damn it, now I can't even fucking challenge it.
So 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Come on, I know y'all hear these gunshots.
That's fucking bullshit.
And this
They
is one of
cheated
those
me.
bang bang plays.
They
Charles, did the knee
freaking
hit
cheated.
first, or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground,
Let's see. Yep, his knee was on the ground. What y'all talking about, man? His knee was on the ground.
I'm standing in front of my shots, man.
You see that shit, Ron? They trying to cheat me. They was trying to cheat me.
To get their next drive underway.
Play the game. How am I gonna see anything?
Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
could you sense the relief?
See that dude's one trying to get me killed.
Give up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in
No,
their step,
I'm the
because they
damn
didn't cost their
way.
team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it
After he's
over.
one of these dashes in my damn way.
First down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again to Jones. Oh, he breaks another. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Why are y'all
This is
walking down the
ball-controlled
street?
football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know that.
Jones got hit and lost it. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Unlocked.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Oh, there, I could challenge that.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. 3rd down.
You scared, you scared, you know you scared, you say you scared.
And he's got Miller. And this is going to
you know being saying that you scared?
Oh, well, King sent you a message.
Yeah. It'll stream on Twitch.
And here we are, the quarter partner to watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed.
They keep trying to give me these goddamn supply drops.
5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I think I got my hot gun. Run!
Now a shotgun.
Run! Shit! Trying to get there. Hurry up. Run!
Shit.
You gotta get to the gunshot. Run, motherfucker, run. Move. Get in the way.
Somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground.
Gotta get to the hostage situation.
The ball free while doing so. Oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. George said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5.
I think this is my hostage situation I need. Where is man?
From the 31, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. that'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
You over there, bitch. Come on, take your head up.
And Adams has it complete. And
This what I needed.
But not before they work it across midfield. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Big hook up there.
This is what I finally gave it to me.
Alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jones on 1st down, not going to yield much.
Now they want to call timeouts.
2nd down coming up. And now we'll see a timeout used
I'm about to run the clock out
right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And the shotgun, it's Jones.
Yeah,
boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. 6-yard line.
Now look at that one free game, Warren.
They wind up converting there on
3v3, 3-on-3 basketball. Need somebody to play with. Made somebody quit yesterday. Like they said, he left in the disconnected. He didn't get disconnected. He left. Said that man left. He didn't get disconnected.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
It's 3-on-3 basketball. It's in the free tab of the free games in the store. 3-on-3 freestyle or something. It's called like something like that. I think it's called.
36 on 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And that is
and if you
he was looking for his tight end.
I don't know what that is. Something ended up playing against an actual person.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself,
and he left.
actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right
he
now,
wasn't doing nothing though. He was standing under his goaltender.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
I ain't getting sleepy. I'm about to get out this game, but
the 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. The left side throw complete to Adams. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a 2nd time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll drop this one down to Cohen. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Open man is commanded.
Got one project left. That's the team first. What you got over here?
We're gonna accept that penalty.
Yeah, last time, shit.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
I still 900 on the gun.
He'll look look to throw. Finding his target, it's Ward.
Man, you ain't got no
Take this to the
soul,
other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And this one incomplete.
For Anthony Miller.
And all that remains is 13 seconds.
It leads to
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
5-yard line.
Already have galvanized.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking deep for Adams.
Good lady.
And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless for the entire second half. But the first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately,
it was 21-17.
And enough defense to carry them home.
So for Green Bay, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall 2 games.